Right now at 5, digging deep. Help may be on the way for town of Campbell families living with contaminated drinking water.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 5.
Good afternoon and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 5. I'm Amy DuPont.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski. It has been 2 years since forever chemicals known as PFAS have contaminated the town of Campbell's waterways. Residents have been unable to drink or even use tap water to brush their teeth.
But as News 8 Now's Dua Israr explains, new help may be on the way.
Amy and Ken, the La Crosse County Board gave the town of Campbell $100,000 to drill a test well. Supervisor Lee Donahue says the test is crucial to finding out how deep PFAS contamination really goes. Crews will drill through a first layer of water and a layer of rock to find out if the water underneath is contaminated with PFAS. The drilling will occur near Norm Wardwell Memorial Park. Residents near the park have little to no levels of PFAS in their water. Donahue says it's a necessary step to determine if the bottom layer of water can provide long-term clean drinking water.
You want to make sure you're not dragging contamination from the upper aquifer through that rock to the lower aquifer.
The drill test will determine if any PFAS has leaked to the second layer of water. Donahue says if there is no contamination, this could be the first step to finding a long-term solution. The county board also approved an additional $500,000 for additional research, but those funds will not be provided to the town of Campbell until 2023.
All right, thank you, Dua.
The town of Campbell says they're hoping to begin that drilling process in December.
Let's find out what we can expect weather-wise the next couple of days because it was slick out there this morning. Eric Dean is tracking our forecast.
That's right, guys. Yeah, it was slick this morning. We're still seeing temperatures hovering right around freezing. We're sitting at 33, so some of that snow that's fallen across portions of the area has kind of melted across the pavement as well as some of the surfaces that's still above freezing nonetheless. But you can see on the radar scan, we're still seeing plenty of snow being picked up, especially across the southern portion of the News 8 viewing area, just south of La Crosse to the west of Viroqua, towards Prairie du Chien, towards Highway 18, up towards the Decorah area. Preston seeing some precip as we speak. We'll go ahead and move the map. You can see a little bit of a wintry mix over towards Winona, across portions of I-90, and then Eau Claire up towards portions of, let's say, Rusk County, seeing some snow as well. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the big picture right now. And here's the setup. We had a low pressure system push its way through, and this is going to be the weather maker as we go into the next several hours. That snow chance will continue for tomorrow as well. We made it into the 20s and 30s for today, low 30s towards Viroqua, but some of the outlying areas had temperatures in the 20s. For today in La Crosse, we made it to 35 after a morning start of 31, so our temperature didn't move much today. 46 and 30 is where we should be for this time of year. Now, coming up in the first alert forecast, we're going to get substantially cooler as we go into the second half of the work week, and I'm going to give you a spoiler alert. Some places may see highs in the mid to upper teens with feels like temperatures below zero. We'll talk about that in a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Eric.
You bet.
Well, former President Donald Trump is teasing a big announcement from his Florida club and home tonight. Supporters hope it's a third run for the White House.
President Trump was hoping for a bounce of the midterm victories, and that largely didn't materialize. Still, as Bradley Blackburn explains, he's pressing forward with his announcement.
Supporters are already flying Trump 2024 flags outside the former president's Mar-a-Lago club and home, and paraphernalia is for sale nearby.
I am a Trump girl, as my shirt says.
Eager supporters are awaiting word.
I'm hoping Trump announces he's going to run for president because we need him back.
I'm going to be making a very big announcement.
For months, the former president has been dropping hints he wants his old job back. And sources close to Donald Trump tell CBS News he intends to launch his 2024 presidential campaign tonight from Mar-a-Lago. That's in spite of disappointing GOP midterm results for candidates Trump endorsed.
Anybody can run. I think, the world has changed considerably just in recent weeks.
Anticipating tonight's announcement, President Biden tweeted a new ad hitting his predecessor on what's now Biden's signature legislation.
I want to rebuild our infrastructure first. Infrastructure.
Trump also brings legal baggage to a potential candidacy, including his handling of classified documents that followed him all the way here to Mar-a-Lago, and the New York Attorney General's investigation into his business practices. But there are other things Trump has that potential rivals don't. nearly $100 million in campaign funds, a devoted base of at least 30% in any 2024 primary contest, a full digital operation with more than 50 million voter contacts and support at state and local party levels. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, a possible challenger, deflected a reporter's question about Trump's criticism of him.
When you're leading, when you're getting things done, yeah, you take incoming fire. That's just the nature of it.
An early announcement from Trump could pressure other hopefuls to move faster or stay out of the fray. Bradley Blackburn, CBS News, West Palm Beach, Florida.
Now, just yesterday, Trump defied a subpoena from the Select House Committee that's investigating the January 6th attack. He is suing to avoid testifying.
Walmart has agreed to pay $3.1 billion to settle opioid lawsuits in multiple states. That's according to New York's Attorney General, who was co-leading the negotiations.
The company was accused of failing to regulate opioid prescriptions, which contributed to the opioid crisis nationwide. The settlement framework also requires Walmart to increase efforts to prevent fraudulent prescriptions and flag those that seem suspicious. Walmart disputes the allegations, but says the framework is in the best interest of all parties involved. It is the first day of the sentencing hearing for Darrell Brooks, the man who drove an SUV through a Waukesha Christmas parade last year. Brooks was convicted of 6 counts of first-degree intentional homicide and 61 counts of reckless endangerment in October. He faces a mandatory life sentence for each homicide count. Now, dozens of people affected by that incident spoke about the negative impact it has had on their lives. One mother spoke on the stand today about the last moments of her 8-year-old son Jackson's life.
I immediately grabbed my favorite plaid blanket, ran up the street to find my boys. What I found shook my world. I saw Jackson first in the arms of a police officer. He was running him to get him medical attention.
Now, court was temporarily delayed after an unidentified person made a threat to the courthouse. Authorities have not shared more details about the threat. The judge plans to sentence Brooks tomorrow.
Scary morning near Waukesha. A small plane carrying 56 dogs and 3 crew members made a crash landing on a golf course. That plane was carrying shelter dogs from New Orleans. Officials say the 3 people on the plane were taken to the hospital for treatment. Their injuries are not life-threatening, and none of the dogs were seriously injured.
La Crosse's English Lutheran Church wants to help you experience the journey.
On December 17th and 18th, more than 100 church members will recreate ancient Bethlehem. The mission is to create an immersive experience for the community.
The lead role of baby Jesus will go to a newborn, and some of the cast have grown beards for their role. They're even bringing in live goats and fragrant spices to complete the first Christmas experience.
When people come to Bethlehem, they're really engaged. They're in Bethlehem. They're talking to the people. They're smelling the smells and seeing the sights and seeing all the animals, the chickens, the donkeys, the sheep. So it's a very exciting and enthralling event.
The event has been running nearly every 4 years since 1980 and is free for all, but you do have to pre-register. We will have more information posted at news8000.com.
Coming up, the global population officially surpasses 8 billion.
The most populated countries are set to change in just a couple of years. More details are next.
Our locally owned Carpet One has a huge selection of floors.
At prices just as good as those big box stores. But you don't need a talking dog to tell you that.
Well, at least big box stores are good for something.
All the Taco Tuesday excitement at Taco John's can really start to mix things up. Just look at these delicious simmering Tuesdays. And on this taco, Tuesdays are only $1.19. See you on taco at Tuesday John's. Oh, whoops, Taco John's.
Are you tired of your outdated kitchen? Updating it is more affordable than ever during our Black Friday sale this month at Mad City Kitchens, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler and trusted local source for kitchen cabinet refacing. Enjoy a brand new look, plus soft closing doors and drawers, new countertops, and a new sink. We install in as little as 2 days, backed with a double lifetime labor warranty. And now it's Black Friday all month at Mad City. Save $1,000 with interest-free financing for 2 years and get a $250 Mad City gift card with purchase. But call during this program and double your savings. Save $2,000 on a cabinet refacing project with 4 years interest-free financing and double it to a $500 Mad City gift card with purchase. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
Papa Murphy's presents How to Change the Way You Pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Order the limited time Hog Heaven pizza for just $12.99 at papamurphys.com.
Upgrade your space and maximize storage with Closet Solutions during the last 11% off in 2022. ClosetMate offers high-quality, multifunctional home organization solutions that will keep your home looking neat and tidy, whether it's hanging clothes in mountable wired shelving or storing accessories in durable, designer's image wooden closet sets. These Closet Solutions are everything you need to keep your home organized. Save big and get 11% off all Closet Solutions at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
For a great deal on stain-resistant floors, go to Carpet One. Here to floor you. Carpet One Floor and Home. Save big and get special financing.
The United Nations says the world's population will hit 8 billion people today, with much of that growth coming from developing nations in Africa.
CBS's Ian Lee has the story from London.
It's not a small world after all. We now share the planet with 8 billion people, according to the United Nations. At a hospital in Bangladesh, Adil Ahmed is holding his newborn for the first time. His joy is mixed with worry. He says as the population grows, the world's resources are not enough. About 333 million people now live in the United States, making it the world's third most populous country. Nigeria is on track to overtake the U.S. in the coming years as its population soars. But the country already lacks basic services like reliable electricity and public transportation.
The growing population in the country is a cause for concern.
Next year, India is set to dethrone China as the world's most populous country. The UN estimates half of future growth will come from just 8 countries, 5 of which are in Africa. The growth rate is slowing down worldwide, and in some countries, like Russia and Japan, their populations are even shrinking. But when it comes to the next generation, climate experts say it's all about each person's impact on the planet. For instance, Kenya has a population of 55 million people, about 95 times more than Wyoming. But Wyoming emits nearly 4 times more carbon dioxide. Ian Lee, CBS News, London.
And speaking of the next generation, the United States rate of premature birth is on the rise. The preterm birth rate rose 4% from 2020 to hit 10.5% last year, representing a 15-year high. The national nonprofit March of Dimes rates baby health, and its annual report card says the U.S. has a D+ grade. 9 states got a failing grade. March of Dimes is pushing for bills in Congress to improve the preterm birth rate and expand maternal health care services.
Back here in La Crosse, experts are reminding young athletes to pay attention to their hearts. Exercise is beneficial to heart health, but it can also put stress on the heart. Experts say some heart conditions like arrhythmia can become noticeable when athletes are exercising. A Mayo Clinic Health System cardiologist says there are warning signs.
I would pay attention to the pattern. If just all of a sudden, out of the blue, all of a sudden your heart rate just starts to speed up. I think it's time to check it out.
Dr. Liu also says athletes should get checked out if their heart feels irregular.
Still ahead this evening, know before you go.
Wisconsin transportation officials want everyone to check winter road conditions before getting behind the wheel.
And in the road weather, the snow is continuing to fall across the Coulee region. I'll let you know when it will let up on the other side of the break. Stay with us.
I feel Mad City exceeded the expectations.
And it turned out very well.
They were very pleasant to work with.
And after the finished product, you're like, wow, this is amazing.
With more than 50,000 satisfied customers and an A+ rating with the BBB, homeowners trust Mad City. Get ready for the holidays with a kitchen you'll be proud to show off. Cabinet refacing from Mad City Kitchens transforms the entire look of your kitchen, from old to new in as little as 2 days. Now it's Black Friday all month at Mad City. Save $1,000 with interest-free financing for 2 years and get a $250 Mad City gift card with purchase. But call during this program and double your savings. Save $2,000 on a cabinet refacing project, 4 years interest-free financing, and double it to a $500 Mad City gift card with purchase. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and Western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
Take your wand.
That's not a wand, it's a stick.
It will be a wand once you learn your magic. American Home Fireplace and Patio here. Who doesn't eat every day? Why not let us make your meals all special? Great gas, perfect pellet, and charming charcoal Komodos are in stock waiting for you.
Where's your wand?
Right here. It used to be a stick.
What happened?
It grew.
Stella Jones Corporation has immediate needs for laborers, machine operators, and maintenance technicians. Why do you want to work here?
I started at Stella Jones when I was 20 years old, and within 6 years I become production supervisor. We have employees that make this place feel like a family. Stella Jones isn't just a job, it's a career.
I've worked here for 22 years. This is a great place to work for with plenty of benefits and room to move up.
Apply today and ask about our $2,500 hiring bonus. Stella Jones, where our people and our products are essential.
Why are we the clear choice for new windows?
A 5-star customer experience. Our exclusive Weather Guardian installation system ensures your windows are weather tight. Windows installed by factory trained employees, not subcontractors. Windows that are 1,500% more airtight than industry standards. Foam filled frames and sashes. The most efficient triple pane glass in the industry.
For a limited time, receive a free triple pane upgrade on select windows and 60 months interest-free financing.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page or find us at news8000.com. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Know before you go. That's what the Wisconsin Department of Transportation encourages drivers to do before they get behind the wheel.
You can check road condition information on 511wi.gov. That site covers major highways, showing locations of crashes, traffic backups, and road closures. It also has traffic cams so you can actually see conditions before you drive.
Today's weather might have you rush into stores like Ace Hardware for supplies. Employees say they're pretty busy. People are coming in for shovels, and they expect even more foot traffic as we get closer to the holidays. So if you haven't had a chance to prepare for the snow, employees suggest using sand on newer sidewalks. Kitty litter will be useful for traction, but it won't melt ice. And make sure your snow blower is in good working order now before the snow starts to stick around.
My father-in-law was in town a week and a half ago. He actually went to the garage and did that for us. He's like, you got to make sure this is ready.
Yeah, we have one of those motorized shovels.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Anything to make the job easier.
Yeah, we got it last year after the snow stopped falling. And Eric, it sounds like we might have a few more days before we test it out this year.
Hold on, motorized shovel?
Yeah.
Where was that when I was a kid? I had to go out there at 5 o'clock in the morning and...
It's the poor man's snowblower is what it is.
Exactly. All right, take a look at the 12-hour storm reports. Let's go ahead and zoom in across portions of La Crosse County. You can see La Crosse picking up about 3/5 of an inch of snow over towards the Dakota area, seeing a quick inch over towards the Decorah area. Good evening to you guys. You picked up about 1/5 of an inch of snow now across the northern communities, Menominee area, over towards that area, about 2.5 inches of snow. That's total with this system. So we take a look at the radar scan. Folks, it is still coming down across the Coulee region. You can see the time lapse over the past several hours, how it's just sitting here and spinning across the area. And this is going to continue as we go into the overnight hours into tomorrow. So the low pressure system we were talking about, you can see exactly where it's at across portions of northern Indiana, through Michigan, through portions of Pennsylvania. We're on the back end of this, which is why if you notice the path of this, it's taking that counterclockwise spin, and it's going to push its way up and over as we go into your Wednesday. Outside right now, you can see exactly what's going on. The snow is still coming down. The visibility is very low. At the airport, we're sitting at 33 degrees, but with the winds out of the north-northwest at 8 miles per hour, it feels like 26. We're sitting at 33 degrees at the TV station as well. But look at our humidity at 92%, with our temperature and our dew point being this close together. And you can see it on CityCam. That visibility is low at 2 miles, and we're seeing temperatures in the 30s across the majority of the area. Preston, you're checking with 29, 32 Winona, 32 Eau Claire, 32 Winona, 33 in La Crosse. Black River Falls, you're at 32, 31 is the current temperature in Viroqua. But again, the number you want to dress for is this right here, where the majority of us have a wind chill in the mid-20s. So the details of the first alert forecast for tonight will go to 27 degrees. We're going to keep the snow chance in the forecast. It's just going to be cloudy and cold with a calm wind. Let's help you plan your Wednesday. We'll see that snow chance in the forecast throughout the day. We'll get a break as we go into the afternoon hours. But much like today, we're going to hover right around that 32, 33, 34 degree line. So when you wake up in the morning, though, temperatures will be in the 20s, but that feels like temperature will be in the upper teens to low 20s. Here's Sky Tracker as we help you plan your Wednesday. Okay, so we get a little bit of a break over towards the central portion of the viewing area, just to the north of Black River Falls, south of Eau Claire. We'll go ahead and start the clock and take a look here at noon. You can see from Eau Claire to Black River Falls, you guys are in the clear at that time. We'll see a nice little stray shower push through Wednesday night going into Thursday. Some places won't even see a drop with that one. And then I'm going to keep a snow chance in the forecast for your Thursday morning. So for highs on Wednesday, there you go. Temperatures will be in the mid-30s, upper 30s towards Boscobel, 36 in Prairie du Chien. Preston, you'll make it to 31. 32 will be the temperature in Decorah. The next 8 days, he keeps temperatures in the 30s tomorrow. Then we go into the low 20s, even upper teens for Friday. And then for the weekend, we stay in the 20s. The good news is there's a warming trend. Monday through Wednesday, we'll go to a nice toasty 41 degrees by next Wednesday.
And we'll see people without coats on that day. All right. Thanks, Eric.
You bet.
Still ahead, the Coulee region celebrates National Philanthropy Day, honoring those who go above and beyond.
And handcrafted with care. Volunteers are using their talents to keep the community warm.
Whether it's windows or doors, siding or sunrooms, baths or kitchens, we've got you covered with our on-staff installers, plumbers, and electricians. Don't lose sleep trying to coordinate it all yourself. We're here to take the pain out of your next remodel. Call or visit today.
Avoid the lengthy remodel. Stay under budget. Transform your kitchen in as little as 2 days. Call Mad City Kitchens, your trusted source for kitchen cabinet refacing. Choose colors like white satin, stone gray, and Kodiak. Add a Lazy Susan. Pull out shelves, soft closed doors, countertops, and a new sink. Your dream kitchen is just a phone call away. And remember, it's Black Friday all month long at Mad City. Save $1,000 on a cabinet refacing project with interest-free financing for 2 years and get a $250 Mad City gift card with purchase. But last chance to call during this program and double your savings. Save $2,000 on a cabinet refacing project, double it to 4 years interest-free financing, and double your bonus to a $500 Mad City gift card with purchase. From La Crosse, Eau Claire, and western Wisconsin, call 715-257-6651. That's 715-257-6651.
It's Ford SUV season. Time to gear up for changing conditions on and off-road. Get great deals on our most capable lineup of Ford SUVs, including Ford Explorer and Bronco Sport, both rated 2022 IIHS top safety picks, and both designed to give you greater confidence. Hurry, Ford SUV season will end soon. Now get 3.9% financing for 60 months plus $1,000 retail order bonus cash on a 2022 Ford Explorer and Bronco Sport, only at your Northland Ford dealers.
The Dine Dash and Fly program is back, brought to you by the La Crosse Regional Airport
and Dream Vacations Travel.
Grab a passport at any of the participating restaurants, at the airport, or online. Entry is free, no purchase necessary.
Collect stamps when you dine at each restaurant. Get 5 stamps for a free t-shirt.
You could win LSE swag, gift cards, and even flight vouchers. For more information, go to lseairport.com
or bestvaluetrips.com. And remember, you have until December 31st to enter.
The Grammy nominations are in. We're at the Star-filled announcements.
It feels so exciting.
Next ET.
Today is National Philanthropy Day, and La Crosse is recognizing community members who make a significant impact.
The Upper Mississippi Valley chapter of the Association of Fundraising Professionals held its annual awards luncheon at Western Technical today. The chapter's board named 5 different award winners.
The chapter president says philanthropy is a crucial effort to fill community gaps.
There are people who are struggling in our community, and so philanthropy gives the opportunity for generous folks to really give of themselves.
Caring about the lives of others. Like if you have the needs to help others and provide them with something, whether it's service or monetary funds or anything of the sort. It's best that you do it.
That's a smart kid. The Upper Mississippi Valley chapter includes more than 65 members representing 4 and nonprofit organizations. We posted this year's award winners on our website.
La Crosse's retired and senior volunteer program is hosting its annual handcraft open house to knit and quilt for those in need. Now, all year long, over 150 RSVP volunteers are making gloves, scarves, and quilts for area nonprofits to donate to those in need. This year, RSVP already has over 6,000 items ready to donate. The program director says they put their love of the community into every stitch.
And they come in and they just want to make a difference, and they love to knit or they love to quilt. They know the need is here, and so they're willing to help.
So the open house continues tomorrow from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Area organizations need to make an appointment ahead of time. We've got more info at news8000.com.
Coming up, we're going to have a preview of what we will lead with tonight at 6.
And Eric will have another look at tonight's forecast.
A water furnace geothermal system can provide extra comfort and safety for your home. With in-floor heating, there is no need for rugs to keep your feet warm. No rugs, no tripping hazard. Call Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today for your free estimate.
We are all here to support one another.
Hi, I'm Greg.
Hi,
Greg. I bought our vacuum at a box store. I was shopping for groceries and I came out with a vacuum.
I did the same. I was shopping for clothes.
Candles.
Kitty litter.
Hey group, we're not here to judge. We all made the same mistake before deciding to go to A1 Vacuum to make the right purchase. I'm sorry.
Kitty litter.
Our business is picking up.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we honor those who have served and sacrificed. And to show our gratitude this Veterans Day, we're offering a variety of deep discounts throughout the store. Like 20-pound bags of Blaine's Cardinal Songbird food, just $14.49. This Schumacher automatic battery maintainer, only $29.99. And Peak Premium Antifreeze and Coolant, just $2.49 a gallon after sale and rebate. Plus, we always offer Blaine's Best Price Promise, the guaranteed lowest price or we'll match it.
Find value at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
You're never too young to learn to save money. At Riverbank, we make it easy with our student checking account. With access to online and mobile banking, no minimum balance, and no monthly fees, students can keep more money in their pockets. They can also receive up to a $200 bonus per calendar year with our Save the Change program, rewarding them for being financially smart. The more they save, the more they earn. Stop into one of our locations or visit us online to learn more. Riverbank, local banking made simple. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Chevy Silverado. It's got the power you want and the capability you need to do the job so you can get to the important work. Find new moments, find new roads. Get a $500 cash allowance on all 2022 Silverado pickups with a 2.7-liter engine. Plus, current Chevy owners can get an additional $2,500 cash allowance. Plus, unlock your code to claim $500 Chevy CyberCash.
A water furnace geothermal system can provide extra warmth to your home. Tired of a cold bathroom? This shower has heated floors, walls, and a heated bench. Stay warm. Call Flox Heating and Air Conditioning for your free estimate.
We've got a lot of news coming up. America's worsening nursing shortage. Hundreds of thousands of critical healthcare workers are needed. We visit Children's National to hear directly from the women and men called the backbone of our healthcare system. That's all tonight here on the CBS Evening News.
And coming up on News 8 Now at 6, La Crosse's Harry J. Olson Center may soon have another purpose. News 8 Now learned today the city plans to use that building as an emergency overnight shelter. When that can happen and why critics argue it is not the right space.
And here's a look at the next 8 days. We're going to see temperatures staying in the mid-30s for tomorrow, keeping the snow chance in the forecast. And then we're going to drop those temperatures substantially. Highs in the upper 20s for Thursday, highs in the upper teens, low 20s for Friday. The weekend, bundle up if you have plans. We'll see temperatures staying in the mid-20s.
All right, thanks, Eric, and thanks for joining us tonight at 5.
We'll be back at the top of the hour. We'll see you at 6.